There are millions of heartbreaking stories coming out of Ukraine.
But a young East Bay woman is joining the effort to shed light on what's happening there. KPIX5's John Ramos has her story.
About a year ago, 16-year-old Nicole Guo of Orinda joined an online tutoring group called ENGin that connects people to young Ukrainians to help them learn English.
I hadn't really, heard much about Ukraine. It wasn't a very country that was in the news a lot, so I thought it'd be really interesting.
But now Ukraine is in the news every night, and Nicole has suddenly become part of a vast citizens' army creating a supply chain of information and lending aid and support to those in harm's way.
Reading the news is something different, I think, by showing the real perspectives of individuals in Ukraine, and especially just regular teenagers. It kind of puts a face to all of the stuff that's going on rather than just reading numbers or places that are being bombed and stuff.
One of those regular teenagers is Myroslav Bur from the northern city of Krolovets. The 17-year-old had traveled to Kyiv to attend a science fair when the Russians invaded.
I was called by my father at 5 a.m. and told that, Myroslav, the war began. You must come back home as soon as possible.
But travel was cut off. Myroslav huddled in a basement bomb shelter with hundreds of people, and after 2 days decided to make a run for it. He somehow boarded a 15-car train with 1,000 people waiting at the platform. He spent the next 2 days getting to the Slovakian border.
It was terrible because it was super cold. Even though Ukrainian volunteers tried to give us a lot of food, hot tea and clothes, it was horrible just to stay, and it was hard.
Myroslav was taken in by a Slovakian family and now waits day after day, not sure what his future holds.
I don't know what to say about this war. I'm just scared. And
Myroslav's story is just one of the millions that hide beneath the headlines. But this time, the world hears of them because of people like Nicole.
It's like this new generation now, we can connect with people all over the world and really talk to them, yeah.
They say the first casualty of war is the truth, but the truth is getting out, thanks to an army of teenagers that Vladimir Putin never saw coming. In Orinda, John Ramos, KPIX5.